My name is Artyom. I am from Zheleznovodsk. They call it a little jewel of the Caucasus. In early 2019, an old friend of mine invited me to have some tea. It was an informal, spontaneous meeting. He asked me, "Prepare your questions," so I came up with about 12 of them. I sat down at the tail of the circle. By the time it was my turn to ask questions, I had got all the answers I needed, all but one. I said, "Master, I started doing Surya Namaskar. I considered being vegetarian. What do I do now? What are my next actions?" He answers, "Don't do anything." That evening, my spiritual practice began. That's how we met. He is probably the purest conduit of divine energy, at least in my life, in my experience. I feel the same way about him as a child feels about his father. He is this great father to me. And this is my third retreat. I've also attended 2 seminars. I went alone once. This was my first big event. The second time, I brought my wife with me. My life has changed dramatically. Everything has changed. Every little thing. My habits, mindset, taste level, social circle, profession, level of consciousness, and level of income. I can go on forever. Almost everything changed. Now I see how these changes affected my loved ones, my closest ones, followed by the next circle, and so on. This is, to put it in a nutshell. There are several goals. The first is the global goal. Every retreat, especially a big one, is always a level up. I mean, you seem to be practicing, and then there's a certain standstill. Sometimes a wave of progress happens in everyday practice. But a retreat is always a big release. Firstly, Master Imram is a realized master who gives a magic kick up the rear with his energy. Secondly, the group. When many people are practicing, it always feels different. The second goal is family. I came here with my little ones. It's their first retreat. It's also the first big retreat for my wife. I can already see changes. Even on a physical plane, my son's runny nose is cleared up. My daughter is more together too. She's beginning to fit in. It's simple. Educate yourself. Your children will be like you. I simply live, trying to raise my taste level, trying to set the right example, practice, eat right, sleep well. I'm always talking with my child. You should be friends with your children. And, of course, to study the subject all the time. There is no limit to perfection in raising children. People often ask me whether I practice or not. Friends from Kriya ask me whenever we meet. I say all the time, even here and now, yoga is a lifestyle. It's a journey, a conscious journey. A journey towards a higher goal. A journey to encounter the pure higher mind. Yoga is everywhere. It soaks into every area of life. What can I wish others? What can I say as an encouragement to those who are in doubt or speculating? You won't understand until you try it. We could go on and on about this forever. But once you've experienced this state, this peace of mind to begin with, the world will no longer be the same. And these changes are only for the better, for sure. Kriya is a journey. It's the life itself, actually. It's a lifestyle. It is a level of understanding things, a level of awareness. It's everything that surrounds us. It's about feeling the process. It's about feeling energies. Kriya offers the keys to your own life. Thanks to Kriya, One can become the director of this film rather than an actor. When a person starts practicing sincerely and establishes priorities in their life correctly, without grasping, but with a deep understanding about responsibility, duty, dharma of a man with understanding that money is primarily energy, then the Creator himself seems to start helping this person in their journey. The right people come at the right time, synergy emerges, knowledge comes, experience is gained, and opportunities arise. It just takes the will. Probably, I wish that all people have the opportunity to be happy within their incarnations, to the maximum extent possible. For we all want to be happy, to be aware of ourselves in this happiness, and to live a long life.